Four Things to Watch with Justin Adams is presented by VW. Visit your Rocky Mountain Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about our SUV lineup.
That's been a tough season
Oh,
for the
you think?
Broncos, to say the least, but they're going to look to get back on track on the road against the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, like every week, we're all really hoping for a win and a better performance this weekend than we've been getting. And Justin Adams is here with the four things to watch in the game. What do we need to know?
Well, the one thing that we need to know is this. Dom and I, we look good. You see those red ties, man?
Yeah.
See, only if the Broncos could look as good as those red ties, right? And this is how you know the Broncos season has gone in the wrong direction. Literally, grown men and women spent all week talking about who attended Russell Wilson's surprise birthday party. Yeah, the Broncos need a win in the worst way. So let's take a look at the four things to watch in this matchup, and we'll start with one of the most exciting players in the league, and that's my man Lamar Jackson, who is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. Jackson has thrown 17 touchdown passes and run for 3 scores. Now, speaking of running, he's 12th in the NFL with 755 rushing yards. Broncos safety Justin Simmons said it will take all 11 players on defense to stop the former MVP. And speaking of Justin Simmons, his matchup against Ravens tight end Mark Andrews is one of the main keys to this game. Last year when the Ravens beat the Broncos at Mile High, Andrews had 5 catches for 67 yards. Justin Simmons and the Broncos secondary will have to know where he is at all times, and Mark Andrews is the top threat as he leads the Ravens in catches, receiving yards, and touchdown catches. All right, the number one rule in football is to protect the pigskin, and the Ravens are masters in forcing turnovers. Baltimore has forced 20 turnovers, which are the second most in football. You better put 2 arms around that football because the Ravens have caused 9 fumbles, which are also the second most in the game. Now, the Broncos already have a tough enough time moving the ball, so giving away the pigskin would definitely lead to a loss. And finally, the best way that the Broncos are going to win this game is through the passing game, which is actually good news. Kind of, okay? The Ravens give up 253 passing yards a game, all right? That's 6th most in the NFL. Now, the only problem is that the Broncos really haven't thrown the ball well. In the last 2 games, the Russell Wilson Express has led to only an average of 175 passing yards, and help might not be on the way. KJ Hamler had a setback in practice this week with his hamstring injury, and Jerry Jeudy's status to return from his ankle injury is still up in the air. Now, if the Broncos are able to beat the Ravens, that they would do something that hasn't been done in 392 days, and that's when the Broncos won a road game on American soil. The only road game the Broncos have won this year was in London against Jacksonville. So that should be a very interesting thing to see. Kickoff is at 11 o'clock. But you know what? Even though the Broncos haven't looked good, again, Dom, man.
That is a depressing stat.
Yeah.
My gosh. Wow.
I'm here to make everybody feel real good.
Thanks for that, Justin. Well, I'm hoping they win. We'll all feel good after that win. All right. Thank you.